So let's talk about IGCSE First Language English, specifically Paper 2 Descriptive Writing. So today, let's look at a past year paper question and let me take you through how I would unpack and brainstorm for it before starting the essay. So this is from the February-March 2021 paper, variant 22. So this is the question. Describe the house of a person much older than you. So the keywords here are whatever words that have meaning, have content in them, right? So not all the grammar words. So house. So okay, we have to be describing a house, but not just any house, a very particular house. Person much older than you. You are 16, 17-year-olds, right? Taking the exam. So I'm thinking of an older person, 40 or 60, right? So I'm assuming that the house is also old, has aged with this person. So okay, it's going to be an old house, but what does that mean? What does that look like, right? Okay, so then I'm going to be brainstorming how this house looks like, an old house, okay, with an old person. You can even describe this older person for a couple of sentences in a paragraph, but other than that, you have to prioritize describing the house, right? But when I think of an older person, I'm thinking about support tools like a walking stick, wheelchair, right? Is it just one floor? Or are there medicines in the cabinet or fine china? Or like older things that they would have accumulated over the course of their lives, right? Like maybe they have a cassette tape or like a big old clunky computer from like 10 years ago, you know? And the sofa, right? If we're doing different quadrants of a house, you could organize that way, right? Living room, kitchen, bedroom, right? Toilet. But then yeah, if you're in the living room and you're thinking of the sofa, you want to show that age, right? Maybe it is faded and there are some parts where it's been patched up, like it tore and then it's been sewn together again. So yeah, you want to show that sense of wear and tear, that life has been here. So there could be magnets in the fridge from all over the world, you know, to show that they've gone places, lived a life, right? Even the frames on the wall could chronicle this life of a child, like from when they were young to when they graduate and get married, you know, like, so you could show multiple photographs, pictures that way, that would show the course of time. The doors, the floors, the walls, right? The ceiling could be peeled, like faded as well. Even the style of furniture could be older, right? So that's all the brainstorming I'm doing to get me in that headspace to be able to write this essay. Of course, I can choose an overarching theme. From the examples I've given, I want to show that it is a cozy, good, warm home. It's just that it's old, right? Of course, you go the other way where you could talk about a house that has been old and not maintained with love and care, right? More abandoned, more dilapidated, like the floorboards are creaking, right? Like haven't been oiled, the door hasn't been oiled and the door is creaking. So yeah, it's up to you what type of house you're going for. So this is what my brain looks like when I'm seeing that question. So hopefully this inspires you to think deeply about a question so that you're on topic, so that you answer in a relevant way. Because if you just rush into a question and you misunderstand it and you don't hit your mark, you're going to get low marks anyway. So take your time, take 5-10 minutes, really think about all the important bits and pieces of a question before starting.